girl Sugar Cosby in the building.
What's up? It's your boy Mike, man. How y'all feeling out there on this December the 4th
December the 4th,
and
2020.
20?
Couple more days before we hit that New Year's button.
But
How y'all feeling?
how you feeling?
Um,
You,
I,
you like everybody else in the rest of the world? You ready for 2020 to be over?
I'm not ready for 2020 to be. Well, I don't know because I'm not really know. I don't really know what to expect for 2021. So I really don't know.
Yeah, but alright, that's what's up, yo. You ready to get this black sheep thing going? You ready to talk to the people?
Let's get it started.
Cause it's been a minute since we talked to the people.
No, it ain't been that long.
Well,
You can't say it
it's
ain't
been
that
a
long.
couple.
But we do have a lot to talk about and a lot of things to cover. So
Yes, yo, we definitely do. All right, yo, so boom, I was just looking up some things a little while ago, and I stumbled on, star of the Avengers, both Infinity Wars and Endgame, and she also starred in Black Panther as Shuri. Actress Letitia Wright facing backlash right now because she posted a anti-vaccine video where basically the doctor was questioning like the ingredients. What are the ingredients that are they putting into the vaccine, and just stuff that you might want to look out for, something to be careful. Of course, the video has no substantial claim, but she's facing backlash for posting it, and then she had to take down the tweet, and she responded saying, I didn't try to offend anybody. I was just merely saying that if you are outside of, if you think for yourself and you post things that are really on your mind, for some reason you get canceled. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm not I didn't see the video of the doctor. I just was reading about it and stuff. But from what they were saying, it's not that he was saying anything really wrong, because I mean, you should question everything that you could possibly get a shot with, or you have to take a pill or something, like, just regular things that we should be questioning and whatnot.
Absolutely.
But she's facing backlash because she posted it. But then, like I said, she said that she did not mean to offend anybody. She was just trying to immediately tell people, hey, it's okay to think for yourself, and don't get caught up in this agenda that the media is pushing on you and whatnot. So, like I said, she was one of stars that was criticizing her was mainly her co-star that starred in Avengers with her, Don Shit. I swear I can never get this man's name right. He's a dope actor, but he played Tony Stark's boy, Rhodey. You know how to say his name?
No, I know who you talking
Don
about.
Shit, but yeah, he criticized Wright, saying that he's just was scrolling, and then he started listening to some hot garbage, and it was effed up what the doctor was saying, and people shouldn't think like that. And he also tweeted, though everyone is entitled to their own opinion, I will not throw her away for this.
Right.
I'll take care of the rest off of Twitter. So I mean, she's out here, she's getting criticized by her coworker. Millions of people who I'm pretty sure she doesn't care about on Twitter. Well, she does care, but I mean, I always say you shouldn't be influenced by what people think.
Right.
You should think for yourself. Obviously, if this is how she feels, I'm not saying that this shit she said, but she posted the video saying what the doctor said, and she it was said that she had a hand praise emoji next to it. So
in my personal opinion, and if you have anything that you want to comment, you want to call in, you want to start a conversation, just call in 815-242-7299.
Right.
If you're calling in after the live show, you can always text in your response. We will get it, and we will make sure we respond. So, we're trying to keep it open to everyone. Mm-hmm. Shout out to DH1 TV Network.
Absolutely.
You already know.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. But my whole personal opinion in that situation, I just feel like people need to understand that everybody is entitled to their opinion. Whether you like it or not, everyone is entitled to their opinion.
Right.
So to try to mute someone for their opinion is just wrong, and it's un-American.
Right.
You know what I mean? And to me personally, it's unjust. It's not fair. Because everyone has their opinion, and that's how she feels, and that's how she feels. If you feel like opposing to what she's saying, you don't feel like what she's saying is right, your opinion differs, then why not try to educate her into why you know or you feel that your version or your perspective or your opinion is different? Right. Instead of just throwing those stones. I think that we're way past that. Come on, people. But it is 2020, getting ready to be 2021, and we have been dealing with a lot of the unimaginable, right, if you will. Right. So.
But I was just saying, the British Guyanese-born actress, she is catching a lot of heat. But I mean, look, this is America. She has a right to freedom of speech, just like everybody else.
Right.
And look, whether you agree with it, disagree with it, she's allowed to feel how she feels regardless. So
absolutely.
At the end of the day, people are going to get criticized no matter what they do or what they post. So right, that's just the age of social media that we're living in right now, where everybody has an opinion and it has direct access to a person via Twitter or Instagram or whatnot. Right.
But you know what's really, to be honest with you, what really irks my nerves about today's society and the way everything is going nowadays. Wow. It seems like everybody is so emotional when it comes to other people and how they feel about whatever they feel about, and they can't understand that other people have differences in opinions. Guess what? A Trump supporter and a Biden supporter can actually be friends. Guess what? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm being.
No, real. You're being very for real, because I mean, let's keep it 100 though. Politics, it separates us, unfortunately.
Right, and not only in politics, but come on, for real. I'm a Steelers fan, and I hang out with a Cowboys fan.
I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I'm a Jets fan, so that's worse.
I just brought Cowboys because that's even worse, but. No, you're actually even worse.
Yeah, I'm bad. My team hasn't won a game this season. It's bad. It's bad.
Oh, we have a call coming in. Thank you for calling The Black Sheep right here on Energy Radio. Caller, may I ask who's speaking?
Yes, this is Janelle. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. I was just calling in to tell you I was tuning in, checking you out tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
How you doing, Queen?
I'm good. And yourself?
Can't complain. Another day.
Another day, definitely. Thank you for tuning in. Yes. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate that.
The support, definitely.
No problem. Let me get back to it.
Okay.
Stay safe.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, so like I said,
I really appreciate that. Keep them coming.
Yeah, definitely. So, like I said, she's catching a lot of slack, but
yeah.
but she handled herself, I think, well. She posted what she posted, and if she said, if she offended anybody, she apologized. So
yeah, well,
get over it, yo. I don't know. Like I said, we live in such a so judgmental era now, and I don't know, man. People just getting criticized for the littlest things, like for what you believe in. But look,
yeah, well, right now it's really important to keep in mind that what you say has a really big, social media has been going to court. And I posted something to Energy Radio. Yes, all of the head of social media, the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the heads of those social media platforms, they have been going to court because they have been accused of manipulating, presidential campaigns and other things concerning politics and brainwashing people, and the list goes on. I'm just throwing some things out there. You can do your own investigation and look it up if you would like. But knowledge is power, and it's good to know that these things are going on. But so they're going to court, and we're learning that through media and through technology, people were coercing us to buy things, coercing us to stay on the screen, if you will, coercing us, and we didn't even know they were manipulating us, and social media is so powerful. There's their pros and there's their cons, but for the most part, what you say and how you say it can really, really affect people, and it can bring change way bigger than one can imagine. By just promoting the wrong or the right thing, So what she said is she's not just anyone. She has a platform, obviously.
She definitely does.
And she said something that was obviously offensive to a lot of people. Now, we get that, and I understand, but people, we have to understand that this is the United States of America, and we have freedom of speech, and everyone is not going to think the way that you think. And if they don't think the way you think and it pisses you off, that's fine. Let it make you upset. But stop and think about it. What's going to be more beneficial to me at this time, or to this person at this time? For me to educate this person and tell this person, this is why I believe that your side is, wrong. This is why I believe that your opinion is wrong. Exchange that conversation. That's how you build enlightenment. That's how you build understanding. That's how you build,
It sounds good, but I mean, people don't have conversations.
We just need to learn how to have those conversations. Politics should not go turn into war or such a battle. This presidential election was a prime example of how, these things work, or how one can manipulate so many people by and promote. I don't understand
fear mongering and
right. I personally do not understand the control that Trump has on his supporters. I don't understand it, because even when I was on Trump's side, which was a very brief time, I questioned like a lot of things that he said, and then excuse me, but Trump said some things that were just like off the wall. Oh no, you guys to get up out of here. And then not only that, but his behavior is so embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand how his supporters can support that. It's not professional. He is the leader of this country. He is the person that when he goes to other countries, he's representing us. Other countries watch the dumb things that he posts on Twitter. These are international, this is the World Wide Web he's using, to ridicule and judge our system. Like, this is what he's been doing this entire time, and his followers are okay with that.
Well, look, let me say this, man. Not all Trump supporters are racist or whatever.
Oh, we have a call. Another call.
We lit.
DH1 TV Network Energy Radio. You already know what it is. This is the Black Sheep. Caller, may I ask who's speaking? Caller, we dropped that call. Please call back when you get the chance.
Oh, okay. Well, what was I saying?
The caller's calling back. Yes, you're calling the Black Sheep right here on Energy Radio and DH1 TV Network.
That was me.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, sugar?
Hey, what's going on? This voice sounds familiar. Who am I speaking to?
Hey, yeah. What's going on? How y'all doing, man? This Zoom. How you doing?
Oh, all right.
What's up, Zoom?
Building. Shout out to Zoom. How you doing?
Right. You already know this Zoom team in the building, man. Yeah.
Word. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it.
Hey, yo, and I just want to say Trump is the worst, man. Like, like he just very embarrassing to me, like, and to everybody in America. Like, he just he don't want to go nowhere. He like a black person. He don't even want to leave the building. He don't want to leave his crib.
Hey, Zoom, but you know what though? Regardless, it's still like 80 million people that voted for him. That's what's scary.
Right. And that's scary, yo. You know what he got going on down south, like in Georgia. He's really like, we're getting them to recount, and the officials down there are like getting death threats now. You know what I'm saying? They're scared to go, like,
But see, the news won't report that though. You know, that's probably Trump supporters trying to, terrorize people. Or like,
right.
like just trying to intimidate them, and it's Look, man. How many more times does this guy have to lose? Like, how many times?
Right, he just need to go somewhere. Trump is I can't believe we voted for him. Like,
I can't believe he became in office either. And I keep saying that over and over and over, but I'm telling you, I just cannot believe when he first became president of the United States, I was like, wow. And I thought it was a joke. I'm like, oh, this is what the America gets.
Hey, but you know what? You know what? When you was young and people told you, yo, you could be president, it was kind of like, no, I can't be president. Now it's like, yo, anybody can be president. Like,
exactly.
No, look, man.
Like, exactly.
As much
black, white, Mexican, it don't matter what you is. You could be a president.
And you know what's really crazy? Trump got elected after we voted for a black man as president.
Right. That
was
a big slap in the face.
Crazy. Like, really? And Trump took us back to, like, yo, the early 1920s, bro.
You know what Trump did?
Right.
I know we are upset that he's excited all the racists, but he's also got a lot of the snakes out of the ground. He like put that zapper to it, and they all came running out. You know?
All right.
Right. A lot of under the table, and not only the under the table racists. He exposed a lot of things that we as a community already knew what was going on, like the doctors effing us over, the lawyers effing us over, the justice system effing us over. But because Trump got into office and because he was so biggity and such Trump, I can't even explain him.
Well,
but because he was him, you know, he exposed a lot of things came to light that probably would have just remained in the musk until we got someone like him.
Right.
So he was due.
What do you expect? This is the same president that told police officers when you arrest people, you don't got to be so nice about it. We knew what that was code for.
Yeah, we did. We
for
absolutely
real.
did.
For real.
We knew because he always just, I don't know. He always showed his backside, especially at
the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, I'm gonna pray for Trump. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pray for that man. Like,
word.
It is what it is. We're gonna see. He is determined to keep this thing a whole circus until it's time for him to leave.
Hey, let me ask you something, Zoom. What do you think will happen to Trump when he leaves office? What do you think will happen to Trump when he leaves office? Real talk.
When he leaves office, I think the world's gonna be a better place. Like,
no,
like,
but I mean,
everybody's
like,
on edge while he's in office. Like, we don't know. We going to war. We gonna starve. If, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on. Messing with Trump. Like, you know, he's gonna shut the country down. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
she's talking
now,
about.
I think Biden's gonna really have us on a pace of, okay, we can kind of relax a little bit, not all the way, but because it's hard to entangle what this dude did, man. Like,
yeah.
You know, so, but at the end of the day, I think we can be able to rest a little bit easier now that he's gone.
Right, but I think she meant just as far as when it's time for him to leave. Do you think he is gonna skip the country because you know they're gonna try to come for him?
And then Trump knows so much stuff, man. It's crazy. I just can't believe we gave this dude. He already had power with money. Now he got a lot of power because he's been president.
Word. When he was president, he was putting things in place for him when he come out of presidency.
Now he got the
Supreme
Court.
And don't think he ain't still got ties with these other countries while he ain't president.
Oh, he's messing. Trump right now, and I've been said this a couple of times, Sugar. Trump is really, literally, like, with this whole foolishness going on, he has literally opened up the country for a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, he's been firing people left and right. And that goes into another thing that I wanted to talk about with everyone today. So the White House Communications Director, Alyssa Farah, resigned. She stepped down as the communications director for the White House on Thursday. Farah has worked in the Trump administration in different capacities for over 3 years. In her resignation letter, she said, "I'm forever grateful to have the opportunity to serve my country." And I was going down Twitter, and I found out that, you know, one of the main reasons was because they found out that Trump is really not the winner of this presidential election. So
well, he knows that.
She's out of there.
He knows that, and that adds another name to the list of people who he's either fired or have resigned from his administration.
No, he didn't fire her.
No, but I'm saying that adds to the list of names that he's fired or people that have resigned.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people that he's fired, and there's a lot of people that quit.
That are quitting.
Hey, yo, I ain't never seen so many people fired in my life, man. Like, what?
Come on. I mean, come on now. Like, did you guys see The Apprentice?
That's what I was about to say. That's all this whole presidency was nothing but a project.
A thorough background check before you got there? I'm like, no. Like,
no.
He is like a big ass kid with a temper tantrum.
He really is.
Yeah,
he really is. He really
at the end of the day, I'm just so glad he's gone, man. I'm just so happy.
Well, he ain't going
this
yet.
My first time voting.
He ain't
ever.
going yet.
And I voted, so this is my first time ever voting. I think my vote counted this time.
It definitely.
Like,
okay. Well, good job.
This is my first time ever.
Did you see results?
But I just want to say I love the show. Y'all love our chemistry, man. You know I'm gonna keep watching. You know I know what I'm gonna do, man. Whole lot of Zoom team shit. So.
You already know.
Zooming. Yes, appreciate you,
So
bro.
y'all have a blessed day, and you all know what it is. Suge, I'm holler at you.
All right, you already know what it is, Zoom team. Make sure you follow my boy. Drop your social media before you go.
All right, Instagram, the Zoom is real. Instagram, Zoom 1803. Facebook, Zoom. That's basically it. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of Zoom team shit. Yeah.
I like that.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
All right,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff going on out here. People dropping it. People flopping.
It is like I don't know. Do you think people are resigning just for the simple fact that they know he's gonna lose and they're just trying to save some face?
Man.
But then it's like Trump is toxic.
Waited, hold on. Old girl waited until she knew we have a new call. Another call. We have another call.
Hey, yo.
Yes, thank you for calling the Black Sheep. Caller, who am I speaking to?
What's up, family? It's Kenrick.
Hi, Kenrick. How are you?
What's up, bro?
I'm all right. How y'all doing?
We're chilling
Pretty
like
good,
a villain.
good. What's on your
That's
mind,
good.
bro?
I see my artist called you guys a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for calling
Hey,
in.
no problem. Hey, I was calling to tell you the problem is not really Trump. The problem is people not taking the time to educate themselves about the political arena in America. You know, and when you're at the job place, they tell you don't talk about politics.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
When you're out in society, they tell you don't talk about politics or religion. If you don't talk about it, how you gonna learn it?
Right.
Hey, I hear you so far.
We
You know
have to
what I'm
keep the
saying?
dialogue open.
And people don't realize Trump got in there because he capitalized on people's emotions.
He did.
You know, the people who don't like minorities or don't like illegal aliens or whatever, he capitalized on that.
Mm-hmm. And he was speaking their language.
And he was speaking their language. And then using them at the same time.
Right.
You know, remember when he was building all his big buildings and stuff like that, he used illegal aliens. And didn't even pay them.
And nobody questions him about that. He got illegals working at his towers now. He got illegals working at
He has them doing everything because, you know, they work close. They work for nothing because they really can't go get a 9 to 5 on the books because, you know, their paperwork is probably messed up. A lot of these big companies do work off of the under the table workers.
Right, and especially at his place in Florida, at Mar-a-Lago. There was a report that had came out saying that he had a lot of illegals working there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, you know, he got a lot of things coming down on him when he leaves office.
So what do you think is going to happen to him? What do you think is going to happen to him, like when his time comes up to get out the White House? Do you think he's going to skip the country? Or
one, you got to realize that Trump is a con artist.
Yeah. Donnie Khan.
Okay, the things he's doing right now with the money and collecting money for his lawyer defense, for the red election and all of that, 75% of that is going to him to where he can spend it on whatever he wants to when he leaves office.
He's funneling it through his children.
Yes, $207 million.
Yeah.
But they still
That's
arguing
how much
about
he
a
collected so
$1,200
far.
stimulus check. You see?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is
But
crazy.
what's going to happen to him after he leaves office is he got a lot of pending cases in New York against him.
You do think they're gonna be
He
able
got
to
a
snatch
rape.
him up before he hop on that plane to Russia?
It doesn't matter where he goes. What's more important to Trump?
Money.
His name.
You think his name is more important than money?
His name is more important to him than money.
Oh, I thought.
I don't think so.
So,
I don't think that.
yeah, money is Trump. The name Trump and money is synonymous. They go hand in hand.
Mhm. Right.
You see what I'm saying? They go hand in hand, and he can't leave the United States and just go. He's just not gonna do it. He's not that kind of guy. He's prideful.
I don't know. I mean, he's been shocking us this whole time.
I'd be surprised if he stays and actually we have to watch
America's
Trump
the
for the
only
next
place
couple of months be in
America's
court
the only
and
place
shit
that
like
provides
that.
the
Like that
standard
would
of
be
living that he
crazy.
likes.
Yeah.
America is the only place that provides the kind of standards he likes.
Yeah.
If that was so, he would have been. He had millions. He would have been moved somewhere else.
I mean, not to say he didn't already, because he could be setting up shop somewhere else. And so when all of this blows over, and if he doesn't get his way, who's to say he doesn't have a plan B to leave anyway?
Right.
You
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
if we're speculating him getting locked up, then he has to be in his mind thinking, I can be possibly going to prison for the rest of my life. You know, he has to be thinking that way too.
You know what they always say? Grandmother always used to tell me, whatever hidden in the dark will come to the light. And he got a lot of stuff hidden in the dark.
Absolutely.
It's going to come to light, and it's going to follow him wherever he goes.
And you know what? I think that everybody has something on Trump. I think, like, once he leaves office, all the Republicans just going to be like, yo, let me tell y'all what he did behind them cameras is off, yo.
Absolutely.
I think they really going to turn against him because I think they're about sick and tired of him, too.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, they're going to find that this guy did some real treason. And the sad thing is, a lot of Americans who believe in him is not going to believe it.
Well, they don't. Well, his supporters refuse to believe that he lost.
They fail to believe that he does any wrong.
Right.
Period. He can say something flat out, and they'll be like, "Well, he's still not racist."
Well, when he said that grab women by their JJs, yo.
Yeah.
And he was saying that that's locker room talk. You know, his supporters, his women supporters was like, "Oh, well, you know, guys talk like that. So what if he had a microphone on?" I'm like, really?
Well, he became president in the right era because today's society, they want things right now. They want answers right now. So where they getting the answers from? Fox News, the radio station. You see what I'm saying? If everybody was living and taking their time to do the research and understand how the political arena is set up and how Congress works and how the system works in America, they'll understand that is all right. This is what it is. He lost, but because they don't take the time to learn and educate themselves, they're just going by what they hear. Oh, he said that they cheated. That's what they're going to believe.
And that's exactly what they did believe.
They don't want to take their time. They don't want to.
They had a million MAGA march after the polls came in, and it looked like Biden won.
Yeah.
They had a million MAGA march in Washington.
Yeah.
Protesting the ballot
election results.
In the election results. They were out there. There were so many people. I watched, you know, and it was just I just could not believe that American people can question, first of all, their own government. They completely consider themselves patrons of this country, but they'll go out there and march against the system. And after they were already reassured by the government that there were no
voter fraud?
No records of voter fraud. Right. There was no evidence of voter fraud at all.
And they refused to believe it.
And while all this is going on in America, what is he doing overseas? He's depowering America. taking away troops and allowing Russia to move in.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's depowering America. Whilst all this is going on, that's what he's doing, depowering America.
Right.
He even went on the stage and this is the ultimate treason to me, when he stood on that stage and said he believed Vladimir Putin
Oh yeah,
over the
Helsinki.
investigative body. That was the turning point for me.
Well,
Yeah, he said that Nazis were good people, right?
right in the Charlottesville
He
incident.
said, right. He looked over at the Russian president and said, "I believe you over the whole intelligence agency in America."
Well,
That's treason.
that definitely
That
is
is
treason, and I think he's pardoning all his buddies now that are locked up in.
And he's
Whatever.
firing.
Yeah.
He's disarming our government. He's firing our defense.
Exactly.
He's disarming
He's
our
setting America up for failure.
He's setting up.
Exactly.
He set up the Supreme Court.
Yep. So
So he's
You know what? Although some people don't like who he put in the Supreme Court, I believe ultimately the Supreme Court is going to do things by the law, by
Do
what
you
they have.
look
absolutely,
now?
that's
Yeah.
what they were trained. That's why they went to school. A lot
Yeah,
of these
it
people
wouldn't-
have
it would-
nothing to do with Trump's motives. I completely agree with
Right.
I
Because
mean,
because the
we
law applies.
can't say that for certain. We can't.
No.
Yes, they are held up to a different standard because they are supposed to be for the people. They work for the people and things like that. But who's to say that there aren't like Trump supporters in the Supreme Court?
you. I mean, they're gonna be Trump supporters everywhere.
But in the Supreme Court, though,
Yes, but listen, you have to understand politics and the way things work. You know, let's just stop saying Trump supporters and Biden supporters. Let's say Republicans and Democrats, okay? Let's separate the categories, because once Trump is out of the office, there is no more Trump supporters as far as the politics of how this country is being ran. Because
just because he's
Trump is
going
not-
away, they're still going to be out there.
They can still support him, and they can still, follow him on Twitter or whatever they're gonna do with him. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the leadership of this country, I'm pretty sure that everything will change, because Biden is already
Absolutely.
he's already putting his people into position
Right.
and getting people ready, because he already
Absolutely.
sees the damage that Trump is doing and that he's done and what he's trying to do. He's dismantling the government. I don't know if people have been really paying attention to week's politics, but he has been firing a lot of our defense personnel.
Yeah, and that's only part of the power that's being misused. If you
Right.
look at it, the Republicans in Senate is the biggest threat to democracy, in my opinion.
Right.
Because if you go back and you look at all the bills that was presented that Mitch McConnell tabled, it
Right.
will blow your mind.
And Mitch McConnell is in a tight race. He's in a runoff.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, Mitch McConnell. He's not in a runoff. He's the majority of the Senate.
Yeah, but
He really is.
he's fighting for that seat, right?
Yeah, he is.
That's
And
what
the
I'm
way
saying.
He's doing it though.
But
Like right now, everybody's questioning the democracy of America.
that's what I'm
As the
saying.
leader of the Senate, he should be the one to get out and say, you know what, this was not a rigged election, and we should honor it. And the president needs to stop talking in that tone, because
Well,
what he's doing is inciting violence.
Well,
Right.
you know what?
Right.
In a sense,
He's
too,
a Trump supporter.
it kind of is. But like at the same time, you remember the 2000 election, man? Well, I don't know if you remember, but Al Gore and George Bush, and
Yeah,
like Al Gore had won, and then like some votes came out of nowhere, and they had to recount. Of course, Florida was in the middle of the whole thing, and ended up going for George Bush, and before you know it, George
Yeah, it was
Bush
a
is
hanging
president. Yeah, it was.
a hanging chat.
Man, that I mean, before that though, you remember when Trump was campaigning for president, and he was saying, if I don't win, the election is rigged. Only time he brought
He
up
did.
rigged elections when it was time for to vote for him.
Yeah, pretty much. Other than that,
Yeah,
he-
he put a seed.
When-
The thing is, he put a seed out there. He put a seed of doubt, and then when it all happened and he really lost, it came to life.
right.
Well, and I just want to say
and
this.
that's because, and that happened because A lot of people in America don't take the time to know what their rights are, what the rules are in these particular states. You know, his number one saying right now is, "Oh, I was leading, and all of a sudden it changed." But what he didn't mention to you guys is the Republican Party in those states they fought so that they don't count the votes before the election, because in most states they count the mail-in votes before.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And the Republicans blocked it in those states.
That's true. That's because I was
And
wondering
that's
why
it
was
turned
it
out
why
the
did
way
it take so
turned
long
out.
for them to count the mail-in votes?
Like I said,
They do mail-in votes every year.
Yeah, the mail-in votes.
That's what.
Yeah, like in Oklahoma, they count the mail-in votes ahead of time.
Right.
Right.
So they have a procedure already. So what?
But every state is different.
That is
Every
true.
state is different, and the Republican parties in those particular states that counted it last, that showed Trump winning at first, the Republicans are the one who blocked it from being counted first.
Well,
And now they're arguing that it's a rigged election because all of a sudden they started counting the mail-in votes and Biden started winning.
right.
But they're the ones who set up that system.
Right. And that's how I don't understand how Trump was able to pull off what he did with as far as mail deliveries and taking away some certain voting places down there in Texas where people had to drive like maybe 2 hours just
you
to
would
go
think it
vote.
was
Like,
unconstitutional because it was like an obvious attempt to try to.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. They
manipulate
did all
ballots.
kinds of stuff to block black votes. Even out here, they got these big mega churches with individuals collecting people's ballots and talking about they're going to take it in.
hey, bro, where you calling
You know.
from?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Wow.
Appreciate
Wow.
you calling in, really do.
Well, sis, you're my family. I got to call in and chop it up with y'all.
Okay.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Well, I appreciate y'all giving me this time, man.
You already
You
know. Thank
already-
you for calling in. Don't be a stranger.
Right.
No problem. All the time.
All right.
All right. Have a good evening.
Oh, my bad. You too. You have a great night.
Right.
And if anybody else want to call in, 815-242-7299. We really
Yup.
do appreciate everybody for calling in. I do
All
not
the
mean to
love.
be rude by hanging up like that. I just really appreciate you. Shout out to Lorraine. Shout out to my girl Janelle, which I was actually about to play one of her songs. I was looking for it.
All right.
Okay, because I didn't mean to do it. But you already know what it is. We got a lot to talk about, but I wanted, before I play this song, I wanted to talk about one more situation
What
that
you want to
I was like itching to talk about. Your boy Bernie.
Who, boy? Not my boy.
Bernie Sanders. Y'all know, all right, everybody's been fighting, trying to get stimulus checks. People going through foreclosures. No, this is really serious. Like,
No,
people are
I
really
know.
losing their homes. Oh, we have another call.
That's New York. That's not New York.
You are calling the Black Sheep right here on DH1 TV Network, Energy Radio. Who are we speaking with?
Who do you think you're speaking with?
I knew
the
it
one
was.
and only Freedom.
What's happening, bro?
Of course, you know what happens when I call.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
No.
Oh,
Don't-
no, don't worry. I'm going to talk about sports today.
No, I don't want to talk about it. No. I refuse.
What?
Oh, don't worry.
No, this is the Black Sheep. This is not on the mic with Mike.
Right.
Oh, I know.
We was chopping it up on Thursday last night
Okay.
on the show. We was talking about some things, but go ahead, bro. So obviously, have you heard what we were talking about?
Oh, yeah. I was listening.
And what are your thoughts, sir?
Let's see. The real reason he got elected, it's because it had to do with agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Every sitting, and we all know this, sitting president, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically presidential. And means simple. There's certain things that presidents do, certain things that presidents can't do, right?
Right.
Being at the fact that he wasn't presidential, he could literally get away with murder.
Yeah.
Facts.
He did someone sign off on all kind of different shit and didn't know what he was doing. You understand? I give you the. There's a deal between Exxon and Russian. Yeah.
You broke
So-
up a little bit at the end. All we heard was Russian.
That's because my phone. And hold on, and I just. So let me go ahead and stop.
Okay.
Get my phone off. Cause I don't want to get off for some reason. Try talk. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. So anyway, there's a deal between a Russian oil company and Exxon, right?
Mm-hmm.
$500 billion. I don't know if you heard about this.
Nah.
Now, what the deal was is that Obama put sanctions in place, so that deal could not go down. Now, the president of Exxon is actually best friends with Putin. Okay, now, peep this. He got one of the highest awards that you can get in Russia. It's like some friendship award, but it's one of the highest awards that you can get, right? And guess who made him chairman on his I forgot where he added him to, but basically Trump had the dude who's the leader of Exxon, the CEO, basically in his cabinet.
Really?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I think I might have heard about that one time
I
or
love
another.
politics because I had political science in school, so that's my thing.
Hey, Frida, let me ask you a question.
So-
Do you still do Here's Something to Think About?
Yeah, I'm out of Facebook jail, so yes, I do it all. So I'll be doing that again.
First and foremost, I want to say welcome home.
Hey!
How does
Thank
it
you.
feel to be
Thank
a free man?
Oh, I will be back on, and you will be. Here's something to think about.
Here's something to think about. I was waiting for it.
Hey,
Yes.
Freedom, you know my account was always getting thrown in FB jail, man.
Word.
Always, man, because we be speaking that knowledge, and they be trying to silence
I'm
us,
gonna
yo.
be back live and getting it in.
Yeah, I done lost a couple of Facebook friends. Well, a couple of Facebook friends done lost me because of my social awakening.
Word. You know what? Let's just say something. Let's just make something really, really clear, okay?
Okay.
This year, period, forgets Trump's reign, but this year, period, has exposed so much about people and their characteristics that it is crazy. You know? Like, you see people how careless they are now. I look at things a little bit different than everybody else. I look at it like this: if you don't care to wear a mask, then you probably don't care to wear a condom. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at it like that because the coronavirus is you can catch it different, and it's just as bad.
It's
In my
bad.
it'll kill you faster.
Well,
You understand? And not only that, but if you were a closet racist, you know what I'm saying? You definitely came out. Everybody had strong opinions of this side versus this side, and like our last caller said, everybody just failed to educate themselves. They became Trump supporters and Biden supporters instead of Republicans and Democrats. You understand? They became fans of the people instead of understanding what the people's job is. Because this is not a talent show. This is not a talent contest. This is a election for the ruler of this country or the face of this country.
right.
This is not just a fashion show or a popularity contest. And that's what people have to understand when we're voting. And I hope people use this year in particular, because Trump should have never been elected president in the first place.
Well, I'm glad he did, and let me tell you why. Because he exposed what was truly going on that nobody else really showed or really could see. People were telling everybody that, hey, racism exists. I'm telling you, this is what's going on. But people ignored it. But now they see it, and you can't deny it. So he didn't start racism. He just exposed it.
Definitely. And, before there were Democrats, Republicans, or Trump supporters, or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm going to say not all Trump supporters are racist. But for the racist ones, like, they were born thinking or being implanted in their mindset that they're better than a particular race, and down talk the race, and you know how that whole thing goes. It's just like racism is still. I've been said this many times, Freedom. Racism was here before we were all born, and it'll still be here long after we're gone.
Word.
Of course.
Word. We just gotta, try to evolve and not stay where we've been.
Well, let me tell you what the problem is with the political parties. Everyone is tribal. That is the problem. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican.
Right.
Right or wrong, you still stick by your party, and that's the problem. I'll give you an example. Obama was like, I talked to some of my constituents in the Republican Party. One of the senators approached him and said, you know what? You're absolutely right. I agree with you, but unfortunately I have to vote against you. And that goes to show you what it is in these parties, being a Democrat or being a Republican. They are tribal. These people who are diehard Republicans know this dude's a jackass, but they don't care.
Mm.
Because they're Republicans.
Yeah, well, hey.
Just because they're Republicans, and that's their side.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Freedom, I always say this too, man. Democrats and Republicans, man, they're two fangs on the same snake.
Hey, Mike.
Yo.
Look at the Republicans, and I can easily simplify it like this. Red and blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blood and Crips.
Pretty much.
Well.
Two different gangs.
It's a gang mentality.
Well, it is, man. This whole voting thing, man, this is about
they learned
power.
It from somewhere.
And I don't know, man. Look, we're not, no real president.
I see it all the time. It has to do with agenda. We vote with our emotions. White people vote for agenda. I will pay higher taxes to keep black people out of my neighborhood. I will pay higher taxes to make sure that, guess what? My schools will have computers, certain kind of books, better teachers, my roads are fixed, I got lights in front of my house. This is what they do. This is how they vote. It has to do with agenda. Unfortunately, we don't vote that way. When we seen Obama, our thing was, black president.
I can't lie, that's what I thought.
I mean, he was my president too. Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know what? He was able to articulate himself very well. And he had not only the black vote, but the white vote also.
Right.
He had the young.
Yeah,
shout out to Michelle Obama. Shout out to you, Obamas, man. Yo, Obama leaving was like our parents going through a divorce and we get taken to grandma's.
Yeah.
We get taken to grandma's house. Trump was the mean grandparent. And it went down.
I mean, I kind of
there was a lot of things he wanted to do, but because the Senate was mostly Republican, he couldn't do. That's why there's a lot of vetoing, or he had to adapt certain bills, and it just screwed him up.
Yep.
And anybody here, me, you, Sugar, could run for president right now and couldn't do shit because they wouldn't allow it to happen. about it.
Well, I'll tell
Free
you
health
what.
care for all of y'all and your kids right now. No, there's something wrong with that. Wait a minute, there's something wrong with free health care? Well, then apparently you don't want to go to Canada because Canada has free health care.
Right.
Canada does have free health care. I like Canada's system, but don't they have like a nationwide tax that comes out of everybody's checks and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It does, right?
Well, you got to take the good with the bad with the good. I mean, you're not going to, if you're giving one thing, you're going to have to take away something. I mean, surprised I don't run away to Canada, but, the borders are closed right now, so, hey, I ain't going nowhere.
Ain't nobody going anywhere.
I mean, people are still going out of the country.
Yeah, and that's why we're surging.
Yeah, people are still going on vacation. And, they're still going out, like...
And they coming back, testing positive.
Oh, I thought I heard Mike and Sugar said, grab everybody and let's go to Canada. Oh, I'm
not trying to go to Canada, like maybe Cancun.
I've never been to Canada, but I definitely want to go.
She said Cancun, not Canada, Cancun. I want to go
somewhere warm.
Suge does not like the cold.
No, and I was born in January.
Well, I was born in December, so this is right on
I was born in November, so you can imagine.
But January in Africa is pretty warm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this year has taught people a lot about how other people are, and now you see people for the truth. You see them for who and what they really are and what they really stand for.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This year has taught, and I'm hoping that it's actually taught black people that we need to be more healthier because underlying issues mainly killed us. Killed black people off, basically. Diabetes, heart disease, lung disease.
Facts.
This is crazy.
Facts.
And
that was
COVID
the scary
was coming.
thing. When they first announced, like, it was the underlying issues, everybody I know a lot of diabetics. Okay? I know a lot of people with asthma and respiratory issues, especially... coming from a black community, because most black communities are stationed near factories, and a lot of our kids have asthma, and a lot of our kids have respiratory problems because our systems are trash. Our air is trash, our water's trash, everything that we consume since day one is trash. Our stores sell us expired food. Even in New Jersey, we're gonna shed light to some things now. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the things that they like to say, oh, it's because of the condition of most black people. Well, who conditioned us this way, and why are we subjected to this kind of environment in this country? This is America, isn't it?
It's red line districts. That's why.
There you go.
So, do you think
red line district
people just is like our situation is really like the Matrix?
Our system is definitely like the Matrix.
Yeah.
A lot of us are coming out of it, but a lot of us are putting our children into it.
Because people are comfortable. I always said comfortability. The ability to be comfortable in a situation you should not be comfortable in.
Word.
But it is what it is because black people are used to doing certain things certain way, and you can't tell them no different. And this is the excuse. Well, let me tell you something. This is how I was raised, and this is what I do, and you can't tell me what to do because I know this is right because my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother used to do this, so I know this is right. You're like, okay, so you know what? Okay, I don't think I should talk to you.
Right, because you know everything already.
But, yeah, we're conditioned. Yeah, unfortunately, we're brainwashed and conditioned.
That's some conditioned.
So each one teach one, wake people up one day at a time, man.
One day at a time.
That's what Black Sheep is about.
Our show is coming to an end. Thank you so much for calling in, DJ Freedom.
No.
Freedom, are you gonna leave without doing it?
Do what?
Oh, okay. Then you know, if you don't know, then I don't have to bring it up. Good.
Wait.
No,
it
son.
don't have nothing to do with the Jets, unless you wanted to go.
No.
Well, here's something to think about.
No way. I don't want to talk no sports. No.
Well, can you dig it? Is that what you want me to do right now?
No.
Can you dig it?
That wasn't it. I'll talk to you about it on Tuesday.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
But I was about to change it. Can you dig it? Tea time with Sugar and Mike.
This Black Sheep. There you go. There you go, player. There you go. But yo, you be safe, Freedom.
Yeah, 'cause now you guys going to make me go online, and now I'm about to get it in.
That means he about to get locked up on Facebook jail tonight.
Okay, everybody, DJ Freedom, make sure you check out Freedom Lane on freaking Facebook.
Freedom G Lane.
Freedom G Lane. Make sure you check him out. He does a segment every now and then. He pops up and he asks everyone the same question. Go ahead, Freedom.
Yep.
Here's something.
All right, guys.
You're supposed to say here's something.
I'll let you later.
All right, whatever. Anyway, go follow him.
Can you dig it?
No.
All right, guys. I love you.
All right, bro.
Too. Thank you for calling in.
Peace.
Bye.
Yo, we had a really lit live show.
Shout out to the fans.
Shout out to the fans. Shout out to the followers. Shout out to everybody paying attention.
Right.
Make sure you follow us on all social media. I gotta give y'all a round of applause. Make sure you go out and follow us on all social media platforms. Your girl Sugar at Sugar_Cosby on all social media platforms. You can just Google me if you feel like it.
Only Google, huh? Okay. All right, yo, check your boy. It's your boy Mike. Check me out on Instagram at I'm_A_Brown_God. Send me some DMs, whatever y'all want us to talk about on the show. We'll get it out there, you know.
Word up. And if you like this episode and want to check out any of our past episodes, make sure you check us out on DH1 TV Network on those Fire Stick and Roku devices. Right. Yes. Make sure you add DH1 TV Network to your Fire Sticks and Rokus to check out all the episodes of The Black Sheep and to catch your girl on #videos. You already know what it is. And don't forget to check out www.energyradio.com. Yes, we say crazysweetent.com.
No
crazysweetent.com will no longer be for the radio station. It will be for something completely different.
Energyradio.com.
Energyradio.com.
Where you find us. And
Check us out.
Definitely.
You know, anything you need to do, you can hit us up in there. Also, I wanted to let you guys know your girl sells the waist beads. Okay.
Oh.
Handcraft waist beads, double and triple strands. You know what I'm saying? I have permanent and I have adjustments. So just hit me up, your girl Sugar at Sugar_Cosby on all social media platforms. I'm here for you.
Oh, and we got Energy Radio merch.
Yeah, we have Energy Radio and DH1 TV Network merch. Coming out. DH1 TV Network merch is already on the website, so go ahead and check out DH1TVNetwork.com. And make sure you keep checking up for updates on energyradio.com because we have a lot of things going on. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in for another
shout out
dope
to all
week
of y'all
of the Black Sheep right here on DH1 TV Network and Energy Radio. Let's go.
Peace. Be safe. Y'all have a good weekend.
Right. So we're going to end up this show with another song. We always playing Do Something. So we're going to play that Zarby Optimism.
Be
Thanks
safe.
for tuning in.
Talk to y'all Monday. Peace.
All I gotta say is, if I can speak, most these niggas be talking, but they don't practice what they preach. Yeah, I do this for the whole, yeah, I do this for the street. To my homies locked down with them shackles on their feet. Gotta make it out one day, so my partner we gon' eat. Look my baby in the eyes, then I lay her down to sleep. Staying up all night to get anything she drink. I'ma do it for her, cause they don't want it for me, yeah. And when them nights get colder, I'll be her up at my shoulder. Lift the weight up off your world, I carry borders. Yeah, all I need. I'ma turn this pain to a trip to paradise. paradise. I'ma turn these tears to a smile. I'ma turn my enemies to skull emojis with my heart on my sleeve like a style. I'ma turn this pain to a trip to paradise. I'ma turn these tears to a smile. I'ma turn my enemies to skull emojis with my heart on my sleeve like a style.
You are now tuned in to Energy Radio.